I don't know when this happened, why this happened, or kind of where this is coming from. Honestly, probably Saturn return related as my 7th house. This has to do with intimate partnerships, okay? So my 7th house is ruled indirectly by Saturn. So more than likely from that. I just passed over my Saturn return exactness, but I'm realizing recently, let me get to the point. I'm realizing recently, and it must be eclipse season also, I don't know, okay? Something just clicked in my brain in the previous like day and a half that not only have my standards been way higher than they normally have been recently, like I've been understanding more and more and more about what I want and what I need. Good. Thank God. Lord knows she needed it. But now I'm starting to realize my high standards, they just keep getting higher. One of the things I was thinking about today when it comes to relationships and intimate partnerships and like what I would want in a partner, what that really looks like, questions, answers. Okay. I was realizing I have people who would literally pay to go on a date with me. I have people who would do weird, crazy things to go on dates with me. And I need to have higher, even more so than I already do, standards. I'm about to be almost completely and totally unavailable, except for exactly what I want. If I'm getting exactly what I want, then I'll be available, probably. Maybe, if I want, right? But not if I don't want. And then I was thinking about it the other day, and I feel like I have taken on so much traditional masculine, I hate that word, okay? I hate that term, but we're gonna use it just for language, constructive relativism. Relativism. Sure. Okay, here we go. I've stepped into so much masculine energy in my life. I own my business. Hello. We're doing the things. Okay. My life is very full. I have a lot going on. We're doing the things. Plus, I'm also the lady traditionally. I do the housework. I make sure that the stuff that I need to have done at home is done. Okay. Weird, crazy. So I picked up both of those for me, thankfully. And I was talking to the spirits the other day about it because my brain is starting to get real weird. I'm starting to get ideas, and those ideas are starting to play out a little bit. Anyway, more on that maybe another time, but probably not, because I feel like I normally don't talk about the things that actually happen in my intimate relationships on the internet. That is too much information for me to share. However, weird ideas are being had and things are happening. Okay, anyways though, speculate all you want. Some of it might be right. Anyways, I realized with all of that, I was like, I might just play the game for a little bit. I don't want to settle down. I'm not looking for a husband. I can do all of it for myself. What is that? What? It would have to be somebody so particularly special for me to even think about being with them in a larger capacity to that extent. I have so much going on for me, which means that if we were to bind ourselves together in such aspect and regard, they would have to be very trustworthy and also be able to keep up with me magically. Who, where, how? I'll see it and believe it at the same time, okay? Until then, plan to see me outside every once in a while. Will you? I don't know. But I will be outside. Okay, anyways, Saturn returns are weird, you guys. I've been living in one sort of way with my everything for a long time, including my intimate relationships and like my personal spaces. And now all of a sudden, I'm hitting almost the age of 30, Saturn return time, and I'm like, wait a minute. Not only is all of that BS not what I want, and now I do know what I want. Okay. Now that I do know what I want, I'm definitely gonna go give it to myself. Just a little different than I thought I was gonna be, but also not really. Figuring out who you are is weird, okay? That's been like the biggest theme in this Saturn return post the Saturn return heights. Saturn's crossed my Saturn in my chart 3 times. Okay, so far, that's it. Now I'm on like the tail end of things. But yeah, it's been a lot of like self-discovery. My sun is also partially ruled by Saturn. Most of my chart is partially ruled by Saturn, so I guess just for reference to that. But I really don't even know if I'm gonna post this. I never talk about my personal stuff like that online because, again, I'm a Scorpio, ruled by Saturn. Let me have my details to myself. But I was thinking about this recently, and I feel like I have so much high standards that okay, let me play around a little bit. I'll play the game. I'll play it because you know what? Every time I play it, I win and I get what I want. So here we go again. Gratitude, reverence, I love to you. Honestly, I have no idea how how relatable this is going to be to the people who watch my content, but here we are. Hopefully relatable, not debatable. You know what I mean? Cool. Keep up the brew you need to do. I will too, especially on these regards. And I'll talk to you soon. Also true.